How y'all doing?
Hello again, friends. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you've been well. Happy New Year. I know you might be thinking, Talia, isn't it technically, how do you call it, August? And to that, I would say yes, you are correct. We are quite far into the year, but through no one's fault, this is the first time we are seeing each other. So technically, I feel like Happy New Year isn't an inappropriate salutation. I hope you've been well. You look well. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna level with you here, people. Give you the God's honest truth. I can't do a YouTube channel and work a full-time job. I just can't. And I know other people can do it. I know. I have watched plenty of content creator on here who's doing it full-time now, who started off with a full-time job and doing YouTube part-time, and I've listened to, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to film my videos, and then I work a 10-hour day, and then I come in and I edit the videos, and I go to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. No, I don't want to work that hard. I never want to work that hard. I'm a Pisces. I'm lazy. I have no intention of working that hard. And I can't, you know, like my job physically, mentally, and emotionally drains me. I literally, like, physically can't do it. So I got a new job at the top of the year, and it was at a law firm, which I should have known. I should have known. I work in HR, so I can really work in any industry. And I've always told myself, like, do not work at a law firm. You're already working in like one of the most boring departments that you can have at any company. Don't work in one of the most boring industries you can work in if you're not a lawyer. And I did that, and it did not go well. I learned a lot in that job. I made great money. I was able to like replenish my savings. But I had to get out of there, man. Like, whew, I had to get out of there. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna do some consulting instead, you know, have a little bit more freedom, have some opportunities where I can work from home. That was even worse. That was even worse. Have you ever worked with someone who wanted you to have a 1 hour one-on-one with them every day? Every day? I've had like weekly one-on-ones, bi-weekly one-on-ones. I've never had a boss that wanted to have a daily one-on-one with me. I'm not that bad at my job. I am not that bad at my job. I don't know about you, but I'm not that bad at my job. So I was like, this is not gonna work for me either. And it's just how I remember feeling at the start or at the end of 2019 when I quit my job last time. I'm wanting to do something else. I'm really wanting to focus my energy and attention on something else, and I can't do both. Like I know that I already know that. So here I am again. I know that I have the sincere desire to build up my art studio, to make and create art and sell more art, and I know that I want to help people, you know, create more beautiful and functional spaces. I am a member of the Happy Hermit Gang. If COVID has taught me anything, I could never leave my house again and be very happy. And I want other people to feel the same about their homes as I feel about my home. So this is something that I want to do, and it really comes down to needing to make the time to do it. And I'm not gonna make the time by forcing myself to not sleep and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's just not me. Like that's just not me. Right now I'm opting instead to do some part-time work. I'm going back to my old part-time job, and I'm starting some new things in August. But I'm gonna have so much more time, both, you know, actual time and also like, I don't know, like mental time to do more things. Because I had like some physical time after work and my old job, but I was just fried mentally. So I'm gonna be focusing on, you know, only doing things that are emotionally frying for my company, for me, for my efforts, and then trying to do like kind of more easy, turn your brain off, like autopilot jobs elsewhere. Not autopilot, but just like not HRIS analyst, not massive reports and building training programs. Like I don't I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that again. I'm giving myself the time and the space to create more art, to do more client work, and to make videos on this channel. And I'm especially excited to be back making videos on this channel because in my absence, something fantastic happened. Friends, I've reached 1,000 subscribers. Sound of cannons explosion in the background. I am so excited. Thank you guys so much for continuing to subscribe to the channel, to watch videos, to like videos, even though there has been such a long gap in me posting any videos. It really like warms my heart and gave me so much encouragement to even have something to come back to know that I was providing some sort of helpful information to someone enough to actually subscribe to. Like, I watch YouTube videos all the time and I don't subscribe. I watch people's videos literally all the time and I'm not subscribed. And I'm not telling you that you should do that. You should subscribe. You should subscribe right now to this channel if you're not already subscribed. But I know that it's like, it's not a major ask, but it's a major ask. So I am so thankful for the 1,000 of you, more than 1,000 of you who chose to do that, to welcome to the family. And the ton of you who reached out to me outside of YouTube. I've got emails from you. I got tons of messages on Instagram from you guys asking me if I was okay, telling me you missed my videos and found them helpful. Like, I really, like, I don't want to use the word grateful a million times, but like, that is like, I'm in an abundance of gratitude for just how incredible this little community that I've started to build here has been. And I wanted to point out two people in particular, and I got their permission to share their information. So the first person is called Meow Lifestyle on Instagram. She and I have been going back and forth in the DMs, just talking about like thrift finds and opinions on different pieces and art and stuff. A few weeks ago, she sent me this really lovely picture of a vignette in her home featuring a new piece of art that she picked up, an original piece of art from a Swiss artist, I think, Hans Ernie. But I love her style, her aesthetic. Her home is beautiful, and she also has these really beautiful cats. So if that is the sort of thing that you're interested in, adorable fluffy cats and you know, a beautiful aesthetic home in the background of those fluffy cats, definitely check out her profile. She'll be linked in my description box. The other person I want to highlight is, this was like probably like seriously one of the highlights of my 2021. So I have a couple of photographs up on Society 6 from a trip that I took to Catalina, and I got a notification, like an email, that I earned a commission on some sales on Society 6, and I was like, oh my god, that's so, like, I think I have them linked in my description, but I don't talk about or like really push my art for people to buy, which is great marketing. So anyway, I was like, oh, that's great. Like, I sold 2 photographs. I made like $1.76, like not a huge commission, but it was cool. It was my first purchase from that site. So a couple weeks later, I get a notification on Instagram, and it's from this creator, Dolls, Plants, Fruits, and they've tagged me in a picture, and they took the photos that they purchased from Society 6, my photographs, and they put them in this incredible diorama. These are like handmade original dolls. The hair has to be custom made, all the clothes have to be custom made, everything in the scenes have to be custom made. Like, this is so intricate. And my photos were in the background of this Harlow, this particular doll, of her house. And first of all, this doll's house is nicer than my house. Like, I was so jazzed, but that was the coolest thing, like having my art be included in someone else's art. I just thought it was so cool that this person had, you know, seen my videos, found enough value in them to follow me on Instagram, to somehow find out about, like, seek out my Society 6 profile, purchase my photos, and add them to their art. Like, I was just like blown away. So thank you to those people, to all the people who have like reached out and messaged me and asked me my opinion on layouts or purchases that they've bought for their home, or like, you know, incorporating, you know, children in a small space. Like, it means honestly the world to me that anybody cares about my opinion. And I'm really grateful, like, again, for that word grateful, but that's really grateful and thankful for this community that I've begun to build here. And I'm sorry that I have been so absent and half half-heartedly building it, but I'm so encouraged by all of you and thankful for all of you, and I'm really excited to continue to post content on this channel, so please stay tuned for what is to come next. Okay, so last but not least, I wanted to do a quick rundown of some new art and decor that I've added to my space since the last time we've seen each other. I've picked up a couple of pieces at the end of 2021. My purchasing definitely slowed down. I've been kind of reevaluating what I want to do with the space. I've got some major updates planned, like some major like layout changes. Like I haven't changed, there's not a lot that you can do in a space like this. Like it makes sense for the couch to be there, it makes sense for the bed to be there, but I've got some pretty big things planned, so that's gonna be my next video. If you're interested, check that out. And yeah, I'm gonna quickly just show you a couple of the art and stuff that I've purchased since last we spoke. Friends, it's great to be back again, like I said. Sorry that I was away, and I'm looking forward to being back and to providing helpful and entertaining content here on the channel. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed thus far, and I humbly invite anyone who's interested in subscribing for more content on interior styling for small spaces, organization, plant care, art, decor tips, all that jazz. Please subscribe, like the video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And until next time, guys, I hope you stay safe and have a good one. Bye. All right, folks, let's talk these new pieces of art. The first two are pieces I got for my console area. This one is a portrait of a horse. I've worked in the horse racing industry for almost 7 years now, and I love horses. This guy's got the mark of the champion, that white streak coming down his nose. I love portraiture. I'm glad to add a portrait of an animal to my space, and this was only 15 bucks from Target, so it was a really great find. My next piece for this area is a piece that I got from Art AI. It's a company I mentioned in a previous video. They make artificially generated pieces of art. So this image you're seeing was completely computer generated. That's why it looks so weird. It's also supposed to be, you know, surrealist, so that's why I think it's a little bit melty. I don't really know what the computer was thinking when it generated this image, but I really love it. I love the deep red and the browns. I'm really adding new colors to my space. I'm going to be buying a frame for this, and I'm going to be swapping out those two photos in this area. If we are scrolling down on the console, I wanted to show off my Eden lacquer boxes from Jonathan Adler. I've had 2 of the 3 of these boxes, and I mentioned previously that I was kicking myself for not getting the third. I got the third. It just looks so much better in a stack of 3. I don't know what I was thinking, but these are absolutely stunning. A great way to hide your little knickknacks, and I'm glad I got the set. Next, I want to talk about how I've been setting my bar and 2 new items on my bar. The first is this little branch of oranges or nectarines, or I don't really know. I don't know why I never thought to style my bar with like fruit before. That just makes obvious sense, but I love this look. Once the fruit falls off the branches, I just put them in a little glass pitcher, and it's such a fun pop of color. I've also got some new coasters. These are obviously not going to be for everyone's taste. They're a little bit out there, but who doesn't need a good cocktail every once in a while? These are from Jonathan Adler, one of my favorite designers, all things eclectic. These are very, like I said, out there for some, a little bit Versace-esque and tacky, but I love them. And my last new piece of art is this item I'm keeping on my coffee table. This is a fiberglass piece from an artist called Squadino. I love him, his little spooky face, his side eye, his rosy cheeks. I actually found out about this artist because one of his photographs was featured in the background of a photo that was featured on the front cover of Elle magazine, and obviously I went and followed the artist on Instagram because as soon as I saw his page, I was like, oh, this is everything I love. Raunchy portraits, characters, bright colors. It's just everything. So I followed him, and he posted these limited edition pieces that he made. I got number 23 out of 35 actually, and it comes with this red glove. So this is actually the piece in its entirety. And yeah, I like I said, I love him. He's spooky. I don't know what I'm gonna eventually do with him. He's a little precarious on the coffee table, but for now it's fine. And that's it, guys. Those were all my new in items. Thanks again for watching and for 1,000 subscribers. Leave any thoughts and comments you have down in the comment section below. Check my website if you have any questions about working with me personally. And until next time, guys, stay safe out there and have a good one.